Welcome back to a brand new episode of Be Supreme Spotlight. You know how we do it. We got another special episode, and I've been getting requests to get some producers on the show. So we got one of the best producers, one of the hardest out here. I'm gonna get out of the way. I'm gonna allow him to introduce himself. Tell him where you from.
Money Made Music, straight out of Columbia, SC. You know what I'm saying? Metro City, you heard me?
Yeah. So Columbia, for the people who not familiar with Columbia, what is it like?
The gutter, man, the jungle, bro. The jungle, for real. It ain't really nothing nowadays, so, like, niggas have to move around, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, you can be in the city, probably, you know what I'm saying, networking and shit with who you trying to tap in with, but it ain't some shit and they gonna be like, oh, let's move to Columbia. Like, you don't know nobody down there, don't go down there, bro.
Right. It ain't nothing. It ain't really nothing down there for it. But it has been a lot of people from Columbia lately, like making some noise.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, can you tell people about a couple people that's kind of popping right now? That you kind of locked in with?
My brother PG, he going crazy right now. I think PG from the Bird, but he be in my city too. He got my city locked down. Count Up, goddamn, man, it's a couple motherfuckers, bro. But young nigga wise, like they got that shit right now. You feel me? Long live my brother 18 Vino too.
Man, he hard, bro.
Yeah,
he hard. You had some stuff with Vino?
Yeah. I had a lot of unreleased shit. I think the only one that really probably surfaced for real was Wild Boys. That was on like his
yeah, that's a hard one. I ain't even know you. Yeah, that man. So you think some of that stuff gonna release?
Hell yeah, over time. We just gotta make sure, you know what I'm saying, everything in the background situated and taken care of. You feel me?
Yeah. So how did you get into producing?
I started making beats when I was 8. That usually come up a lot, that question, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been making beats since I was 8. I started engineering around like 15 and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So like I put 2 and 2 together, like shit, if I can engineer, I can shop my beats within me engineering and shit, you feel me? And the shit started turning up on top of me getting little placements with the people I knew already and people I met and shit.
So were you always on the producing side? You ever like try to artist? You ever try to rap?
Yeah, I was rapping when I was younger and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I always knew how to make beats. So the older I got, I started being more realistic about what I was doing. And I took beats more serious than rapping. I can rap when I'm, having fun in my vibe and shit, but making beats is my therapy.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, like I heard you in here by yourself just cooking up. Like that's your type of vibe. Like just come in studio, cook up by yourself, work, right?
Man, damn right. Cause when I'm in that hot seat, I gotta have that shit for them artists. If I ain't prepared, then I'm gonna miss my opportunity with what's going on.
Yeah, see, and we kind of like in that way, like with the videography and everything. You kind of get to the point where that's what you like to do. When you get back and edit, you lock yourself in the room in front of that computer, just work, because you got a vision.
When you by yourself.
Exactly. You already got a vision for what you trying to do. You just trying to get it out your head, right? And I know it's probably times you done came in the studio and you done already heard the melodies. You done heard what you want to do to it, and you just laying it out.
I'll be on the way to the studio and already be hearing it.
Yeah, the beat made. The beat is made, but that's what I be trying to tell people too. It's sometimes like I do a video made like it. I just shot it, but it's made. I done visualized it so much. I know how I'm gonna edit it. I know where everything gonna be. I know, so like that's why I say I feel like kind of producers and videographers they kind of connect in that way. Yeah. What's some of your favorite producers?
My bros, man. My bros for sure, cause it's like we work together and I seen it, like firsthand being around them. My bros, Jetson, Nico, First Class, like we'll be locked in, you know what I'm saying, building this shit behind closed doors. But like in the rooms and shit, if I had to say like somebody I met that wasn't an everyday for me, shit, Zaytoven, bro. I've never cooked up with him and shit, but like he recognized my face to where he acknowledged me when he see me. And it be vice versa too. Yeah. So it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Eventually it's like shit, eventually it'll play out, you feel me? But timing is everything. You feel me? And you gotta do it when it makes sense.
And like something else we was talking about before, like you like for it to go like generic. You wanted to
like I wanted the whole vibe to be natural, bro. Like of course you could pay a producer or artist for the situation. You feel me?
Right.
But how you know if they genuinely fucking with you?
They really gonna do it. They really gonna put what they supposed to into it.
So it's like when you lock the situation in and they see what you capable of doing, it's like then you start working into that. All right, so you know what you want to do for this, or how does this operate? What tap into? Like they'll guide you in the right direction if they fuck with you.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? That's a fact. If it ain't genuine, of course they gonna send you through that loophole. Damn right. Yep.
That's how they do. And you gonna be mad because you gonna spun.
Damn right.
But the thing is, you gotta understand the steps in it. You can't just you can't skip the steps. Like it's certain people you ain't ready to meet. Like you might think you ready to meet them.
Exactly.
But when it's time,
bro, I didn't been in the room, right? And I've never been in the hot seat and embarrassed myself, you feel me?
Right.
But I have been in the hot seat and been unprepared.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
you know that feeling.
Yeah, like once, bro, I couldn't have that feeling again, bro.
Yeah.
I told myself I'd never had that feeling again, so I stay prepared, bro. And I do it because I love it. So if I love it, I'm gonna keep up with it a certain way. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna have certain shit. I'm gonna have an unlimited supply of what's going on because I really do it. It's like breathing.
So that's the only like OG in the game you looking at is AT?
No, I ain't gonna lie. Like, bro, growing up as a kid, yeah, Zay was my go-to, but some other ones for sure. Metro Boomin, Sonny Digital. I know Sonny. Me and Sonny like chopped it up before I met him through my bros and shit.
Yeah.
Who else? Damn. You got TNT. Yeah, TNT cool as fuck. It's a couple.
You like more down south producers.
Yeah, cause it's like it's not that I not sound from somewhere else, but like we know what the 808's supposed to sound like. You feel me? Like we're known for our 808s, so we know what it's supposed to sound like. We know like what makes certain things go with the vibe we looking for per se.
Yeah, you know that's why people be saying like I want to go get one of these type of beats.
Yeah, like bro, you'll have people from down south go get other shit too, but
true.
People will come from other countries and cities to link with producers. Yeah. And like it's a lot of producers from my city and shit that's then locked in with people from out of the states and out of the country. You got Speaker Knockers, you got Jet, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Nico is expanding his market right now too. He done tapped in with some more artists.
Yeah, Nico been going crazy.
And then you got First Class fuck with he fuck with the trap artists too. But I noticed he's like his sound is I don't know, like I can hear him more so with like a lot of up and coming artists right now. Mm-hmm. Like the sound that's now. Yeah. Like First Class is like the now type shit.
The new sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's definitely a new sound that's ushering in and people ain't even recognize.
Exactly. like I know what it's finna be, but I can't explain it to somebody who not.
I already know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about, bro. I be trying to tell people when I hear the artists that be on it. Yeah. Like, I be like, bro, they the future. Like, they might not be there yet, but I already know because you hear how they hearing the music. Like, the next level is different how they making it now. So what artists have you worked with? I seen some nice credits now. Let the people know.
Yeah. Man, some artists that I already had like in the archive for a little while. I worked with I haven't met them personally. Mm-hmm. It kind of happened through a move, but whatever. Lil Yachty and Lil Tecca. That was probably one of my biggest tracks. It's unreleased too though, so we're trying to. You gotta wait on and see how the labels played out. Ain't no telling how many songs these niggas got. You feel me?
Be sitting, but when it hit, you gonna know where it's gonna be up.
You feel me? But ones that's already out right now, artists from my city, I got like the biggest releases with Black Zach, Blacko. He got the track with Trip Star and Mister. You feel me? Yeah. And then you got some tracks I got on the way right now. With Rich Don. I got a track out now with Lil Quill and Johnny Flame. Yeah. Johnny Flame is from Charlotte too.
I heard Johnny Flame. Yeah,
he turned. But yeah, man, I got a couple situations. I'm really like it's one of them things where it's like it's every day. Like you gotta just keep going. You know what I'm saying? I could get complacent and be like, I got this, that, but I try to keep tackling shit.
The networking.
Every day I run into some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of networking, like how did you find yourself in like the situation you in now where you tired of No Stress sound, your management and everything.
Shout out to DJ Plug. That's my brother, Carolina Plug. He right now he's overseeing a lot of my stuff right now. We not on paperwork, but it's genuine. You see what I'm saying? So he's the person I lean on towards that. And then Eastside, that's like my brother too. You know what I'm saying? I met him through some of my bros, and he kind of kept up with me since then. You feel me? And it's just all been genuine. You know what I'm saying? To where I could build with them and vice versa.
Okay. So where do you see yourself in about 5 years? Where you see the evolution?
Rich as hell, but even past being rich, like I'm trying to get into doing music in other countries. More so the homeland. I haven't been to like Africa, one of those countries.
Yeah, Africa.
I be thinking about shit like I told my partner the other day. I'm like, what if they had like the opportunity to have computers and build their own sound and shit? Like they have natural rhythm. You see what I'm saying? Like you see they be on they 1-2-1-2 all the time. You see what I'm saying? Dancing, singing, you feel me?
Definitely do it.
Try going crazy. But they naturally have, rhythm with how they lifestyle is. So I tell myself, like, and they're less fortunate right now too.
Right.
So I say, okay, if I get rich and I can go back and help, that's what I do. Like I'll open up situations where we can build producers from out of that area, or even not just Africa, but other lower income countries.
Right.
Feel me? That don't have opportunity. Right. To where when them producers and those artists turn up, they can help their own country.
Yeah.
And nobody gonna have to tell them with nothing. They gonna start some shit.
Cause they going crazy with Afro beats right now. Anyway, like Afro beats is like one of the number one.
Bro, Baby just did a song with what's the artist name?
DeVito.
You feel me? Yeah. Like for real, bro. That shit getting real.
It is. It's a bag. It has been a bag over there. I mean, it's a whole continent.
But if we could direct it in a way that would build the culture, bro, it would turn up on a whole nother scale.
Connect to. I mean, that's a lot of people look like us. There's a lot of people that look like us. So it needs to be connected. And they listen. It's not like they not listening to it. They literally listen to the same music.
They support.
Yeah.
They'll pay for this shit on social sites and shit like that. You feel me? Like whatever the case is, or platforms and shit. Like those the ones you should provide the opportunity to if they gonna pay for it. They might open up new windows for you to get richer.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How many shows and shit you think gonna start out there if they got their own market? And it's our people.
Exactly.
But, I'll be the one to do it if ain't nobody else gonna do it. So it's cool.
So do you are you looking for like a situation where you sign with a label?
No. I got my own brand right now, Mayday. And it's pretty much, it's not a label. We're more so a production company. Like, we provide services and shit like that. So everybody that's tapped in within the network or within the brand, I direct them in the direction of where their services is needed. You feel me? And that would come with, okay, boom, if I got an artist on my beat and I got some homies over here that shoot videos, I get all them to team up, all of them hard. Get all of them to team up or whatever the case is. And let them get their own name off of that. Yeah. Just off of their work, though. They got to put in the work. Yeah. So I could take them to the water, but I can't make them drink it. You feel me?
So you got a real independent mindset.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, like I said, I had producers in my DMs telling me, like, I need to get producers on here because, like, they the foundation of the track. That's where it started, and a lot of people need to hear from you. So is it anything that you could say to, like, some producers that's trying to get some motion going? Like, anything that you could say when you was in a point where you was like, man, I need to see some light, and they just hadn't seen it.
So, for one, you got to be in the studio. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to, but it's good to be in the studio because that's where people will feel comfortable bringing that kind of motion to. If it's genuine musical motion, you feel me? But what you'll do is, and this is free game for everybody, book the studio out. If you book the studio out for a bunch of hours, you feel me? Let's say you book the studio out for 5 hours.
Yeah.
It's 5 producers. Everybody get an hour apiece.
Yeah.
Y'all can't come up with a track and then put 1 or 2 artists on there and then generate a situation.
That's real free game. Like that's honestly that's something it sounds so simple to put together, but like it's not a lot of people doing it. it ain't a lot of people, but it's smart. I can see that's something. I know that's something you already did. Like
I'm doing it now. I'm doing it now. It's like because people already want to tap in with me. So the only way I can, well, not the only way, but one way I can get people to tap in and be able to allow them to work with me, in a sense, is coming to the studio. You're not gonna be able to just chill in here.
Yeah.
You feel me? Nah. So if you pay for your situation and your time, and I'm in here, you never know who would walk in the studio for one.
Yeah, for sure. You make sure you at the right studios, like No Stress Sound Academy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You feel me? You tap in and you book it out. If it's the weekend, cash the whole day out. And watch how many motherfuckers pull up. They might already have something going on. You got the whole studio booked out.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, and that's anywhere though. Just find out where the motion at and direct it somewhere. You feel me?
All right, that's smooth. That's real free game. So is there anything else you want to tell the people before we get out of here?
If you love music, keep going, keep working. You know what I'm saying? It ain't happened overnight for me, so admire the process. You know what I'm saying? Go through it. You know what I'm saying? Work hard, you're going to get where you're trying to go. Money made. You heard it first.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming through, my brother.
Damn right, love my nigga.
All right.
Love, bro.
And anytime you got something, any type of announcement, whatever, this your platform too, bro.
Yeah,
anytime.
I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that.
Walk us through your process of making a beat, how you usually start with it.
Sometimes it don't necessarily matter like how you start and shit, but for me, like, I like to go off pads and shit. So once my pads and shit down, I'll come up with like my hi-hats and shit and walk you through. So, boom. So this would be my pads, you feel me? Make sure that shit a vibe, you know what I'm saying? So when it's a vibe, you come in with everything else. Hi-hats, claps. And once you got everything down, packed and shit, you want to come in with your bass, so it hit and it's clear. Once you got that down, you want to come up with your tag in there, make sure that's placed in the right spot, you feel me? Little extra little nimmities with the beat per se. But for me, I'll put my tag in there first, because the tag is like, you know, the tag. Can't beat the tag. Nigga put the work in, that's what shit right, you feel me?